That's the Boss episode number
81.
81.
Doug. My name's Meat.
Yep.
This is Douglas.
We're out here.
POV's over there.
And I'm POV.
Hype man.
Are you bringing
hype
energy?
Yeah.
I was just trying not to bust my butthole.
Let's crack open the injury or the injury.
The injured butthole. Know what I'm saying?
Can we get these?
Can we start that over? Oh! That's the Boss episode number 80.
80.
All right. Oh, that was a lot. That was a threesome.
Oh, now I feel better.
That is creamy.
Okay.
That's peachy.
All right.
You're supposed to say that is classic.
That's classic, dude.
All right, so we're in the middle of some.
You got to go live.
Oh, shit. Balls.
Check out
Dude,
our
look
new
at this,
studio.
look at this table.
This
It's
table
broken.
is a wobbly, like, diner's table.
You want to explain, while I'm getting this going, you want to explain to them what's going on right now?
So if you guys follow along, which you should, we are in the middle of a move. And we literally have zero, like, we got nothing in the
Furniture.
warehouse.
This is the only.
Well, we got no furniture. Oh, this table, it was a nice stand-up hydraulic table, so that's going with us. So we took all those. So our last truck comes at 4 today. So it would probably be here any minute. So we're kind of scrambling to wrap up what else we could put on this truck, and then that's it. They're unloading the truck. They got all the trucks unloaded from in Statesville.
Gym equipment next week.
And then next week, I'm not there yet, but they'll finish unloading all the rest of the stuff in Statesville tomorrow. And then we're hanging back, getting the place ready to, I guess, move out. And then on...
I guess move out. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess move out. But I just don't know what that looks like yet. You know, like...
I can't get me.
You know what? I don't know. There's going to be a lot of stuff just left behind. But anyways...
Is there enough pressure on those, Jones? Damn. Me, you might just not be in this one.
That's all right, Doug. And then Memorial Day's on Monday. And then the 1st, we got Homeboys coming. JK Moving Company is coming to break down our equipment, palletize it, get it ready. And then on the 2nd, a Wednesday, we're loading up trucks. And then on Thursday, I might just try to get out of here, bro. Well, maybe not.
Yeah. So for those, so we're live now. So
our energy sucks.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
It's been a long couple days. So Meat's over here to my left. We have a little bit of a different setup because we're in this makeshift podcast room because we basically have packed up all our furniture. We've had about, 15, 16 trucks or so come already. They're already unloading those in Statesville. We only have about 1 week left from today, pretty much, ish. Left here.
From today. We'll be loading equipment a week from today.
Yep. So it's been a crazy ride. I think so far so good, right? It's been smooth.
I would say 100%, yeah.
Seems like it.
You seemed very much relieved after the day yesterday.
So yesterday, the first two, it was like the second truck. And I was I'm in a good mood. I'm just tired. But like I was in a great mood, and I told Tyler, I was like, this feels so good.
Yeah.
I was like, it's fine. Like all the anxiety, all the
pick
angst
it up and put it down.
is kind of over. That build up was over.
Yeah.
And then the trucks were just getting loaded. And then, I set my expectation a little bit low for the Nutrition Corner guys, and be honest with those guys.
Yeah.
Just it's a little bit low. I think that's the way to do it. You set it a little bit low.
like that?
But they crushed. I mean, they came out and wrapped a ton of pallets yesterday. We got all that stuff out of that Allied trailer. I mean, they were hustling and bustling, and yesterday was an amazing day.
Yeah.
It was an awesome day for our companies.
Pizza, cookies, and cigars,
Bro.
too.
I heard cookies. If I had $1 for every time I heard cookies, I'd be a rich man.
Yeah.
Carl.
We ordered Chick-fil-A, but
Hey, man, whatever you need. We got cookies. I'm bringing in cookies.
Bro,
I got
Carl-
cookies. I'm like, what about the help? What?
Carl ate so many cookies. This was a CODG moment for Carl.
I had a chocolate chip. It was really good.
It was good.
Yeah.
They ordered 50-some cookies. There was none left at the end of the night.
There's half of one over there.
And Carl ordered also 8 pizzas, and
That was a lot of pizza.
I was like, bro. I was like, come on. I was like, collect the gold dust here. Why do we need 8 pizzas? Bro, we're going to eat this. I think Carl might have had like 3/4. These are big-ass pizzas. And he's like, well, I stayed within budget. I said, Carl, what was the budget?
What was the budget? 150?
Like he just
made it up.
Yeah, he just made it up. Like I didn't give him a budget number. And I was like, Carl, what was the budget?
My car didn't decline, Doug. I'm good.
Exactly. That's pretty much how it works. He's like, I need an extra, 60 grand on credit limit. Then he maxes that out. That's pretty much typical cuck for you. Oh, he's texting me now. I don't know what he's texting me. I don't know if he's live. But yeah, it was a good day. Then we smoked some cigars, hung out for the last time at HQ.
Yeah.
I'm ready to get out of here, man. I'm just ready. So we got a busy couple weeks coming up. So our energy drinks, man.
Out with the old.
Bro. All right, if we ever get these relaunched, it'll be a fucking miracle. Because all the shit that could go wrong is pretty much going wrong so far. So things are getting pushed off. But our manufacturer's awesome, and he's been flexible. We're still looking to launch July 4th. The original manufacturer we were going to use shipped our flavor systems and ingredients and raw materials from there to the new place, and the shit got destroyed. So we had to rush order more stuff, which we may or may not get in time, which I'm hoping we do, obviously. And, who's going to pay for that? I mean, they lost, a couple hundred kilos of erythritol, at this point. Not a couple hundred ingredients. A couple hundred kilos of erythritol, which isn't cheap.
No.
Shit's expensive.
Have you gotten a response from them?
Nope.
You want me to they live in North Carolina.
They do. But I think they're going to do the right thing.
Hey, you with me?
I hope so.
Get your baseball bat.
Go dust some knuckles.
We got a wrecking crew now, bro. We can go bust
so
some skulls.
We got a lot of beards.
Got a lot of man juice.
That's all about increasing the man juice.
Hey, man, testosterone in this world is going down, so we got to keep it alive.
And
have you seen the memes?
And as Elon would say, no, I can't say some of this stuff. I don't want to say it. I know my mom watches.
There's this meme going around where it's like these guys doing like the.
Oh yeah.
It's because they haven't gotten the vaccine or the jab, whatever. It's not going to get us cut off from this platform.
Oh yeah.
And it's like all the men that haven't been jabbed, just waiting to save the world with their
sperm or something like that. Yeah,
non-contaminated sperm.
I saw that. It was pretty funny. So energy drinks are running. So I will be in Michigan July 21st. The week before that, the 14th and 15th, we're moving my gym in my basement, and then the 15th, we're moving our house into our rental house. So I will be down in North Carolina starting on basically, I think we're moving in the 16th. So like the 17th, I'll be at HQ. Will be my first day at HQ. So that's where we'll pick up Ask the Boss. We can probably get it in. We could get it in, you know what I'm saying? Next week, we can do Ask the Boss. The week after that might be tough. So I'm going to be flying down to Florida for a one-day meeting with GNC with David on the 9th and 10th. And then the move. And then we got the Jay Cutler event. That's a big thing I should note on here. The Jay Cutler event is June, is it 11th and 12th?
12th and 13th.
12th and 13th. So Saturday, the 12th, is in Arlington. So I'll be at that. Sunday, the 13th. Just because of the move is the next day, I won't be able to be there. But that's Carl's home store, Carl and Trey. So should be great events. Jay's always great with his fans. So be there. We got Joe in here. We got Richard in here.
Joe was helpful yesterday.
We got Jeff Cook in here.
Jeff,
he's going to be a neighbor.
We coming in North Carolina, ball.
It's hot as balls in North Carolina right now. Yeah, I bet so.
The humidity's going to be worse.
Bro. We got that sick-ass HVAC and that sexy roof in that building, though, so we good.
I need to get my body, acquainted
ready?
with all that.
I need to get my body ready.
No, I just need to go out there in the wilderness more and get it all used to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So let's talk about some launches.
He's chomping on it.
Okay, good. Yeah.
I tried to do that with food.
Gobble it. So the big thing to note is, we have Sangria, amazing flavor of Pump and Fury, launching on Memorial Day. Boom. With a deal as always. So that is launching on Monday. This will be the first new product launch to drop in North Carolina.
Yummy.
So as of, basically June 1st, because Memorial Day we won't be shipping, but June 1st, Tuesday,
it'll go live though, right?
It'll go live. It'll go live on Memorial Day. So we got that coming. We got a ton of stuff coming. As we've said every week, there's just seems to be delays, but probably within the next 2 months across brands, we're gonna have like 40 new SKUs dropped, probably, I would think.
And a lot of inventory coming in.
And a lot of inventory. Yeah,
It worked out great.
Yeah.
You know, like I hate being out of stock stuff. It's not good. But when I was loading pallets yesterday, I was like, man, we're low.
Yeah, I mean, and the good thing is we timed it perfectly. We got, a truckload of protein coming.
Yep.
A couple truckloads, actually.
Yeah, it's got to be those two.
We got some amino acid stuff coming from Cali as well. We got the restocks from our manufacturer, which we now can get same day with free shipping. Isn't that sick?
I saw the
invoice.
The invoice that said delivered by Dynamic Box Truck.
Yeah. Booyah.
I don't know. They got a little like a Zuzu.
It's a piece of shit.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest.
They need some pubesa in their life. They'll figure that out because I think they just found a deal on it.
This is Jay being cheap.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's all
Found
good.
it on auction.
They'll learn. All right. So, arms race, we got a lot of big stuff coming up too. So June 7th, so Monday, June 7th, we are launching Big Sky. So that is an amazing flavor system in all 4 products. We got a 6 shirt launching with it. It will then be at all the GNCs across the country on the 14th, 1 week later. And then we have a cool exclusive shaker bottle launch with GNC on their website a week or 2 after that for Big Sky. We got Immunity Greens, which I haven't even really teased yet. It's just an incredible greens formula focused on immunity, dropping on the 28th. We got a sampler pack of protein packets for arms race in all 8 flavors of foundation in this cool little box, dropping on the 21st of June. So we got 3 launches in June.
That's
three big
sell.
launches. Oh, the sampler box?
Yeah,
for sure.
Sell.
It's going to be super convenient. I think we're going to do like $19.99 for 8 packets of the which is a pretty good deal.
Yeah.
The convenience of that alone is awesome. You can take that little box with you like on a trip.
See that?
Lunchbox.
Boosh, douche. That's what we do for that. Douche, douche, boosh.
Bro, I don't even know. I can't.
Booshy.
I don't understand meat.
That one idea we have? The
Bro,
lifestyle's a little bit different. Well, you mean like we have 10 ideas going on? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, what are we talking about? Just give me a little more.
Boosh, douche. The task, douche, douche. Why do I keep saying douche?
Just douche. Bro, I don't know what you're saying. Douche.
That one brand that we're thinking about doing underneath the other brand that we have that's like in that one color.
Cash touche.
Touche.
Yeah, I got you now. Yeah.
Convenience is important for those types of people.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So something like that.
Those preppers out there.
Whooshy gosh, whoosh, whoosh, whoosh.
Did you get all that?
Yeah.
I already have an idea for the logo.
Word.
Yeah. Like that?
I bet you do.
I bet I do. We're ramping up on the America Lab side to relaunch on July 4th. I just kind of threw a monkey wrench into what I want to do for the launch of the proteins. So we're trying to scramble to get it done in time.
Just now, monkey wrench?
Yeah, I want to add, which we never use, seals on the top of the proteins.
You want American flag?
I want fucking American flag.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. So because
I'm
gonna let the cat out of the bag a little bit here. So on the new America tubs, they're the traditional white tubs. So like the pre-workout's gonna be white tub, white top with sick new label. But the proteins, because of all the inclusions, the protein and gainer are gonna be in clear PET tubs with white lids. And I think adding that American flag splash on the top would be pretty sick.
So
I'm trying to scramble.
Products?
That was the last minute. No.
Just
Just the clear tubs, because it just adds a little more pop color.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying? You know about that pop of color.
I'm cool with that. I like that idea. That is a last minute wrench.
Yeah. So I literally before this, somebody might call me about it. We're trying to get it done.
That's why you're trying to call it D
Whoosh. Yeah.
I don't know why boosh and
Douche,
douche.
boosh.
Yeah.
It just sounds easy.
Wooshky. All right. We want to get into some questions. You got anything else you want to share, mate?
I don't know, man.
What you want to talk about?
Brother, this could be a quick one because
Quickie.
Yeah.
We got no
Quickie-dinky.
questions.
I was thinking about
Are we going to rebrand?
rebrand what? Oh, the show?
Yeah.
We haven't thought about
You know
that.
what was funny?
Since the last episode, I haven't
So
thought
I
about
posted, an episode 80 on my Instagram.
Yep.
And I was like, we're thinking about doing a rebrand of this, whatever. Drop your comments below. I got 0 comments, 0 say on anybody giving a damn.
We do it so like half-assed. It's in the middle of our stories, and like we'll do it like an hour before we jump.
No, not the questions. The actual post I made of Ask the Boss.
Bro, that's because you're shadow banned because of all your fucking right-wing craziness, bro. It's funny. I follow a lot of the same, like, Drunk America and like all these other like Raging Patriot and shit like that. And sure enough, as you scroll through, it's like you see who likes the post, and they usually tell you somebody that you're a close friend with them. Sure enough, every time meat beat me to it.
Mark Lobanar said he's like, I know. He's like, I see you.
I follow the same.
He's
thing.
like, you're every time I go through and I see this meaty thighs or Mr. Patrick Mabe like this, like that. But I feel like I have to like these things, or they're like shadow banned. So if I'm not engaging,
you're
with them,
you're not contributing,
then I don't get to see their shit.
Oh, we got Mr. James Gracely on. He's got that deep Texan voice. It sounds like
Deep Texan?
Deep Texan.
Deep Texas?
Texas. He's
got Texan.
Like Texan.
I thought you said texting, like when he's texting
Text.
you.
He's got this deep text. I'm imagining him going deep with the texting. Who's on those freedom posts more? Who's on those freedom posts more? Meat or Carl? Carl's in the rabbit holes, okay? Carl's deep in the rabbit holes. Meat's kind of in the
I don't know. I'm not in the rabbit holes, but I follow the people that dig the rabbit holes because, to be honest with you, I get news from those people. Like I'm very aware of what's going on with the Arizona audit, but like you don't get that from the mainstream
what
media.
is going on with the Arizona audit? Or can we talk about it, or is YouTube going to ban us?
I mean, we're probably. I don't know.
Oh, there goes our likes. We're gonna lose 3 likes.
We get.
Damn it.
We're monetized. We get money off it.
Yeah, we out here.
Well, they're not going to give us any money.
Paying for spinners.
Demonetize it.
Paying for spinners?
Yeah, like spinners on your
on
the truck on the
truck.
Yeah. Oh, we got to rebrand. We got to send Cesar an email to rebrand.
I did send Cesar an email.
Well, I wasn't on
it.
it.
Follow up on that.
Yeah,
I need to get back to. No, I need to get back to office life.
I was gonna say, isn't it gonna be weird? You and like Dave and Sam not working in the warehouse.
It's gonna be weird. I was talking to Tyler. I said, I told him I was like, I enjoy working out there, and this a whole time period of doing kind of everything has opened my mind to like, I can't do that forever, but I do need to go back there more. Like I want to. We've had a little bit of a separation between office and warehouse in the past, and like I don't want that to be a thing, And I think going back there,
but that had a lot to do with the Langmores.
It had a lot to do with just the people who. Well, there was other people. There was other crews that were back there that had different, but they never came back in the offices either. I want to get rid of that, and I want all of us to be.
Well, I think with Fitbeard and Steven Tyler.
Aerosmith, lead singer,
aka DJ Up.
He was. I'm glad he stuck around yesterday.
Yeah, I think he got his nickname.
He was in it. He got some nicknames.
It got changed to DJ You though.
Yeah, Carl was like, "Hey DJ You."
Well, he probably liked that better because I don't think I'd want to be called DJ Up.
He took it all. We'll see.
Yeah,
I don't think those are any of his. I don't think those are the right though. DJ Ups. That's not a name.
DJ You.
Aerosmith or Steven. I mean, the real name is Steven Tyler. So like, that's not a nickname. We'll figure it out.
I don't even.
But anyways, I was telling him I'm excited to get back to like what I'm supposed to be doing on a regular basis. Like I need to travel. I need to get out. I need to do stuff.
Yeah.
So
like
it's not going to be weird. But it is going to be like another transition period where I gotta like, okay, I can't worry. I don't have to worry about going out there and packing this order. I'm gonna just move on to the next thing and try to grow over here.
Oh, I just got something interesting in the mail the other day.
What'd you get?
I don't know if I'm supposed to talk about this, so we might have to cut this later. But
this is weird.
It's all good.
It's a weird intro.
No, it's
I'm
not.
Nervous.
No, it's not. It's all good. It's just I don't know. Like he's kind of private about his personal life, but got an invitation to a good friend Joe's wedding in Australia.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
that's cool.
It was addressed to.
How the hell are you gonna? You're not gonna be able to go.
Well, hold on. Let me finish.
All right.
It was addressed to, I think, Steph, Jackson, Griffin, and Doug, like all of us. I'm thinking, no fucking way I'm bringing those kids on a flight for 12 hours to Australia, right? Like, could you imagine Griffin on a plane for 12 hours?
They wouldn't even be able to fly business. Like, it would,
bro. They'd be, yeah.
No, that's a bad idea.
But I was thinking by then, I think it's like November-ish. I'm thinking,
When would it be?
November.
November.
We would have potentially some help down in that area where we could have, Steph and I could actually make an Australian trip, which would be awesome. For like 5 days. Just go to the wedding, hang around that one city.
I'm super curious. I got questions.
Okay, you bike here?
No, you don't know a little bit, but you don't know.
Are you like a 3 right now, or what you at?
I stay at a steady 4.1. 4.1. I can escalate up to a 4.9, but I'll never go over that 5 scale. That's Carl's job.
Yeah.
Anyways,
he gave me a kiss on the cheek yesterday. He was definitely like a 5'7" yesterday.
Isn't it 5'7"? You just watch Carl. You watch Carl a lot. I know you were watching him smoke that cigar.
It was so good.
But you could tell he's like kind of looking at you from across the room, waiting for the right moment to strike, which is just come up and give you a hug. Anybody. He's like, is me in the right mood for me to kind of go over there? And, oh, okay.
And then so yesterday he actually smoked. He doesn't usually smoke cigars with us, so he smoked this whole cigar, and then he asked Naomi, "Are you gonna finish that?" And then smoked the second half of her.
Literally smoked 2.
He smoked 2 cigars, and he smoked them down to like his fingers were burning. He was so high, so sometimes we were listening to some old school rap. Like I'd look over at him, and he was like, just like closing eyes, just feeling it. I was like, "Oh, Cuck, you're a special one."
It's funny.
Oh man,
How did we get there? What were we talking about?
Massive Joe's.
Oh yeah, no, you don't have the answers to these questions, but Australia's pretty locked down, strict.
Yeah. Well, this is November, probably.
Yeah.
So your question is going to be: are they going to require a vaccine to get into Australia? Probably.
Yeah. Just curious about the travel there, and I'm curious about what the state of the
union
economy is, and like.
It was a nice invitation, and I appreciate it, Joe.
Yeah, it's cool.
Joe's a good friend, probably one of my longest business associates. We got a great relationship, and I'd love to go. It does say on there like we understand these are difficult times, and it might be hard, Yeah, it's all good.
It'd be a cool trip, though.
Yeah.
It'd be the first trip you actually go enjoy Australia.
Well, I would love to bring Steph to Australia because I've been a bunch of times, and I think she would really just enjoy it. She would just enjoy just getting away from the kids for 5 days, and
Yeah.
So
that's cool.
Yeah.
Word.
Aaron, you're about to say something. I know.
I was just gonna say you need to vlog it while you go.
He's
trying to get in the suitcase.
Yeah.
You gonna pack in a suitcase?
I could fit wherever.
Bet you can.
We need at least a golf carrier, a golf bag carrier or something.
All right, let's get into some questions. Somebody says, "What's a good cycle for the first time?" I've been natural for 6 years. Aaron, you want to tell them what your cycle is?
Well, you want to bend over, take that needle, and
Do you really have to bend over?
I don't think you need to bend over.
well,
You gotta turn around.
Depends on where you want to
You don't
put
need
it, right?
you don't need your cheeks spread.
Well, it depends on if you really want to enjoy it or not.
You're not going.
What?
It's not going.
Why would you stick a needle in your butthole?
Well, why you?
I didn't say that.
The only reason
you said spread them.
I did.
you said bend over, which means your butthole's spreading.
Yeah, you definitely have a spread butthole.
Well, I don't know. This is what
You said spread your legs, bend over,
reach
push
around.
your hips out.
Bro, I don't.
This is getting weird.
I don't know, and I honestly don't know if that was a troll question or they were being serious. So like, none of us here.
That was a troll answer.
I mean, you might not be able to tell about Aaron, but Pat and I, we don't use.
Yeah, some people question me.
Dude, I saw him
gotta tell
raging
him.
last night listening to Screamo.
Screamo?
Screamos.
Yeah, what were you
Actually, he
training?
sent me the playlist.
Yeah, send me the playlist.
What were we training?
Chest and arms.
Little quickie.
I could see you liking that music. I could see you with like a trench coat and like some painted fingernails. Fucking Columbine style over there.
Yeah, dude, I knew that's where you were going.
I know. I can
Well,
totally
you said trench coat.
I could totally see you as a school shooter, bro.
We are definitely getting this thing taken down.
Oh man,
That
my
is the first time
butthole.
I've ever heard.
Does laughing hurt your butthole?
Oh man,
That's a lot of butt
Just don't
talk.
squeeze too hard.
there is.
Any more questions?
So, there he is. Oh, Carl's in here. He goes, "Hey, you guys, cuck." You just missed a long cuck conversation.
Well, he texted a picture of his, I think it's his forearm. No,
You think it's his forearm? What?
I'm hoping it's his forearm.
Carl, it's thick and veiny.
What is that, Carl?
I think it's his forearm. So that was the text.
He said pizza and cookies, baby. Or babies, actually, plural.
Somebody says new performance hoodies or T-shirts in the works. So, yes, we actually have a full like kind of summer clothing style drop. It's probably going to be like beginning of July. Hopefully, 4th of July we'll drop it. We got 2 really cool pairs of athletic shorts for guys, different styles, kind of like jogger styles, but a thinner material. It was one with like a slit on the side a little bit. We got a little bit of a trendy shirt. It's got like a pocket and a little bit of a swoop to it. It's got some stretch in it.
Swoop.
It's not like 100% my style, but I know people really like them. So we have that shirt dropping. What else do we got dropping? We've
talk about the
polos,
shorts, right?
Polos? Did we do polos?
No, we scratched those.
We did.
I thought we
no,
did.
we scratched the
Khaki
chinos. Yeah,
chinos.
Yeah.
I thought we scratched one of the shirt. No, the pocket shirt's getting longer. You get the pocket shirt?
Yeah,
Talk about
yeah,
the pocket shirt?
yeah.
I don't know. I thought
feel
we
like we
scratched
did.
up polos.
I forget. And then we got some women's stuff too, which I forget too, because I generally just
Maybe we should bring
that.
Brahman on the show. Have her talk about it.
That would be a lot.
It'd be a lot. We might get the most likes we ever get. Or what? Why is it so funny?
I don't know. I was just no comment. All right, me get into those questions. We're already
All right, Doug.
27.
there.
What are the Patriots Way flavors releasing on July 4th?
There's going to be 4.
Do we
And
know which ones
one of them was going to be new.
they are? Oosh, oosh.
No, bro, we said the flavor. So
I think Fortuitous Keepsakes was.
I feel like
hold
Mama's banana pudding is dropping.
Because it's July 4th, man.
And I feel like, I think it's like S'mores, Fortuitous, and Yankee might be coming back with that one. And then we're going to drop the other 4 a couple weeks after.
Yeah.
Which, I might pull an audible and just say, screw it, just drop them all. That's usually what happens, right?
That's one way to make
I feel like, honestly,
Kenton really happy.
Honestly, I feel like that's what we need to do. Just launch them all.
Whatever you want.
Yeah.
I'll sell it.
CODG.
Okay.
All right, a tool will be here between 3:30 and 4. Just got a text.
What time is it?
A tool?
A tool is his name.
1:38.
We're giving him the conference room table. Oh. Yeah, if anybody sees
he coming
this
with a
in the
crew?
next couple days,
Are we
or
expected to
somebody's
help?
watching this live, and you need any like office furniture, you can come and get it for free.
Got
Come on in.
to take it out.
Somebody says, "What's your recommended protein intake?" I don't know why I'm talking hillbilly already. So I do more than a gram per pound of body weight. I'm closer to like a gram.
1.5.
1.33 to 1.5 is what I do. Generally, when people are starting out, I would say just shoot to get a gram per pound of body weight. That's easy. That's easy peasy. Look at it, cockhead. Oh,
Cock.
he's in here.
Will core liver product have tudco?
Core liver product will have tudco.
Tudco, is that how you say it? Not
Tudco, tuca, potato, patata.
Isn't it
Toucan.
bullshit? Isn't tudco from like
It's from the bile of bear shit, right?
bile of...
It's produced in the bile of bear, so it can be found in their
That's not where it's extracted from,
I'm pretty
right?
sure not.
That'd be very sweet, though.
It's expensive though, bro. It's like $750.
Well, it's hard to get that
It's
bile out of that fucking...
It's like
Wow.
$750 a kilo.
Damn.
So like that makes the product super expensive. And we did make the decision we were going to have a 1.2 grams of NAC in there. We decided to play the safe route. Although I was texting with Supps or messaging with him. I said, we're going to keep it in. But I got vetoed.
Take it out.
Yeah, we're taking it out. We're putting something else in. It's still an amazing product. So the 5 Lifeline products that are coming out are going to be liver, heart. Heart is cardiovascular, cholesterol, and blood pressure all in one. Gut, which is absolutely incredible. This would be like the best gut product out there. So it's got prebiotic, postbiotic, and probiotic. And here's the key. It's a 30 billion probiotic blend, but it's a custom blend that we did. I worked with Matt on this one. since he's so well versed in probiotics, and put together this incredible non-prop blend probiotic. So you know exactly how much of each strain that you're getting. And it's not because like a lot of people will just throw in, oh, I got a 50 billion here, but they throw in like 49 billion, acidophilus, and that's it. So just most of it's going to be just the lactobacillus, and they don't do bifida, or they don't add in some of these other strains which are important. So like this is a really solid, equally balanced probiotic in there as well. So that's an incredible. I'm super excited about that. So we got liver, heart, gut, prostate, which is probably the one I'm most excited about because it's just an awesome formula. And then the final one we're going to call Soothe.
Soothe.
Yes.
I like that.
This is like tackling inflammation, but we got to stay away from like inflammation claims. That's a big like no. FTC, FDA, you can't make, inflammation can be considered like disease claims and stuff like that. So we got to be careful with that. So we're going to use the word Soothe.
Get your thesaurus out.
Yeah. So those are the 5 to start. Beyond that, we have some other ones in the works that might come down the line. We have like a kidney and bladder health. So if you go pee-pee a lot, you got bladder, you got lots of pee-pee.
Wouldn't prostate help with that?
It
too?
It would. But there's some other ingredients that specifically would help with bladder control.
Specific, though.
Yeah. But we would put kidney and bladder together.
Together.
You know what I'm saying? And then, potentially some type of nootropic brain health, really. I don't want to say nootropic. I'd rather go with brain health. But there's we have a great product on the arms race side for that right now in Clarity. So unless I see a way to make it significantly different, I probably wouldn't do brain. But yeah, then there's others down the line too. So it's going to be dope. Veins are good. The people want Cialis veins, Doug. F. Look at your damn phone, Doug.
Yeah.
Carl.
Look at me, Doug.
If you haven't figured it out yet, I am staring right at my phone. So I can't see your text if you're texting me because I'm live. This is our fearless leader right here.
Okay. Is 2021 on track to be the most successful year for your businesses?
By far. The first, by far. So the first, where do we here? We've been through 4 months. Yeah, the first 4 months collectively, the growth rate we've never seen it like this. So I think we're doing a lot of things right. I think the environment for the supplement industry, I think everyone's doing pretty well in the supplement industry right now. So it's kind of hard to tell. I like to think that, obviously it's a lot of the stuff, the groundwork that we laid over the past 15 years. But I know a lot of other people doing great as well. I think people are more focused on health now, and we're in a good position to capitalize on that and help them. So, but yeah, this 2021 so far has been amazing, incredible.
It's only getting better.
Yep.
This is a great question.
So somebody's in here, so please answer Joe's question. When are you making a Cialis type product? Carl really promoting with those veins yesterday. What kind of veins are you looking at, Joe?
Because they weren't just talking about, arm veins.
Yeah.
Talking about old man Cialis.
Oh, yeah, I got you. So somebody in here says, how does your COVID affect your business, man?
Doesn't.
It did last year. Oh, how does it affect it, like ongoing? It doesn't. We definitely flourished in 2020. Core had a record year by far. We never went into the red on the Nutrition Corner side, even in April and May of last year, which says a lot. I would say the brand arms race did really well, minus the GNC bankruptcy. But I would say that the brands that were hurt the most are the ones that needed certain distribution that got shut off. And that was America Energy, which is why we're relaunching America Energy this year, which is going to be massive. We got added some new teammates who are going to be awesome, new branding, new flavors. It's going to be next level. I just feel it. I think there's so many shitty energy drinks coming out that there's a position for us for sure, even though it's super competitive market. And Miracle Labs got hurt as well a little bit by COVID, so we're in the process of relaunching that, which, is going to be great too. So all in all, I couldn't ask for anything more in terms of the success of the businesses through COVID. So we're happy. Arms Race energy drinks in the future? Yeah, maybe down the line. First, I got to get these America Energy out, and then, who knows what's going to come of that.
Speaking of Arms Race, I'm wearing David's face.
Yeah, you are.
Anybody notice? David, just this shout out to David Dodgerel. If you ever see him in the van, this is who is driving it.
That's what he looks like driving it.
Now I screwed your thing up.
You screwed the pooch.
He'll like
Pizza
that.
and Chick-fil-A for a dirty balk or bust. Sure. That's what we did yesterday.
All right, I got a really good question. You ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Do you remember Core's first ever sale? The first sale. Core Nutritionals.
No, I don't. Because for so long, we never did a sale. Ever.
What do you mean, sampling? Like
Sale. Like, we didn't do a sale. Oh, sale? Like, first sale?
It's
like,
first sale. Like, not...
First time you sold something?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. It was
Not
back,
like,
it was back in early 2005. So, our first run of MRP, we did a chocolate flavor. We basically printed the labels on a home computer. Not really, but that's what they look like. It was made by Garden State Nutritionals in New Jersey, who I think was very much related to Universal, like Animal Pack.
Mm-hmm.
I think they had a relationship there. We ran 1,000 units of chocolate MRP. We shipped 500 to James in Cape Cod and 500 to this biatch in Pittsburgh. Okay. So James had a supplement store, Cape Cod Nutrition Corner, in his basement. And Lori had, I want to say it was like a hair salon. And she was going to be our second distributor partner, right?
Okay.
Well, she sold all her shit. And I think she had a gym too or something. There was some, I didn't even know. Because when I first started, I had a business partner. So he locked that deal up and I locked up the deal with, my relationship with James.
Yeah.
Well, his side of it the bed.
Yeah, no
So she sold like all 500 units and we never got paid. It was actually a lawsuit. We won the case in Pennsylvania and we never, so she made some credit card payments like down the line, but then it was just like water under the bridge. So like basically all our money was gone after the first run. And then James was selling it out of a store and doing like the fulfillment for me up there. So it was, the first sale was probably, up there. Our first like real retail partners, we were very early on with DPS. We've been with him for 15 years, Doug over there. And then bodybuilding.com. Got with bodybuilding.com very early on. And so, which was good. I remember emailing Jeremy DeLuca. We used to go back and forth with him. So Jeremy DeLuca was like one of the original
DeLuca sounds familiar.
One of the DeLuca brothers who ended up selling it for like $100 million.
Oh, wow.
Right? Like, so it was like when they were still running it, that was who I was like cold emailing. So it's kind of cool.
That's cool. Memory lane.
Yeah.
15 years ago.
It's a long time.
You reading a question?
Why the live video looks so different and it's real close to your face, could see your shiny head. Are you talking about cuck? It's because, dude, we're like, our podcast room is just, we're on just like this makeshift table. We don't even have like our normal thing.
Bro,
so like usually it sits right here on a table.
Yeah, like give us some grace, bro.
And it's usually it's like this, but don't you just want to look at my face?
Don't make us find
Maybe
you.
I should, maybe we could start what's the gay for pay site?
Oh no, it's
OnlyFans. We could just put biceps up in here. What do you think?
Gay for pay.
You never heard that?
What's
Yeah.
Gay for pay.
What's your
What's your pee?
OnlyFans? It's got something to do with biceps. We're just gonna flex your bicep in different areas of the world.
I don't know. That's Aaron's in charge of
Dress
that.
that bicep up a little bit.
Yeah.
With Doug Miller Pro,
Tease that.
clothing company, and then DougMillerPro.com.
Tease that
launch
peak.
all of it together.
Do you have another question, or you want me to
I got
read?
a bunch I got a few.
So, how does it feel working with the legendary Branch Warren?
Working with?
Yeah. So
Working out with? Or like do we
says,
work?
it says working with. I assume maybe business because I actually didn't get a chance to work out with him this past time. I heard he still trains like an animal, so I promise him next time we'll get a workout.
I saw the hype video from RVA Iron.
Yeah,
like
I didn't get a chance to watch
Still
it.
using he uses more
He's
range
got
of motion than you do.
Yeah, he's
Like
people
people give you
But yeah, I mean, he was a nice guy. He's definitely more laid back now than he was 5 years ago when he was still competing. I remember the last time. Again, there was some reason I couldn't be at the Williamsburg opening, and he and Rich Gaspari came, and he's definitely apparently way more laid back now. He was really cool, and we had a good time. So, yep.
But we don't work. I guess we buy his product.
Yeah, he was talking with business. Yeah, so like, yeah, we retail his products.
Gotcha.
Yep.
So this question gets asked every week by John Benjamin, and I guess he just really wants it answered. I mean,
Hold on, let me guess. I won't even look. Does he want to know if I'll ever do a Matt Red Raptor?
Yeah, Ford Raptor and Matt Red.
Bro, if you watched the show, I told you last week, no.
John Benjamin, pay attention,
Fuck
bro.
John.
Jeez.
Damn.
It's a nice Doug likes a shiny red.
It's a shiny red.
Shiny red.
When I clean that shit up, it's so nice. With the copper rims.
Somebody wants your graphic cards.
Oh, yeah? How much? They could be yours.
How much?
We're gonna sell the whole rig. We're gonna put it up on eBay for $200,000.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
And then buy it. I'm confused. You gonna buy more?
Yeah.
Like a different, better rig?
We're just gonna start over and just take a profit from that. So this was our idea.
You guys squirrel like every second of the day.
So I don't want to tell you how much we have invested in it, but the market for GPUs, and we've got them at a very good price, and we have a bit of a plug where we can get them for very reasonable prices. And we've done a lot of work getting the rigs up. Dude, I should show you these rigs from last night because they got sweet colors.
I didn't get to see the detail, but... Oh, no, I saw a little bit.
Yeah, so they're really nice rigs, and now we're getting racks for them all that are mounted together. It's just like a really nice setup. And it would take somebody so much time, money, and effort to recreate that now. So the value is very high. You could plug that in and start printing money tomorrow, right? So we were just kind of throwing around the idea, put it up on eBay for $200,000 and see what happens.
Crazy.
So obviously we didn't spend $200,000. We make a nice profit on that, but yeah, that's the idea. There's probably if you bought today and tried to just to even get that many cars, there's probably 66, 5, 70 some cards. Like to get those cards today.
Yeah.
The cards alone are those cards will go for like $2,000 now. So you got $140,000 to get new cards there. And then on top of that, the assembly, all the racks, all the wires, the motherboards, the switches, the everything. There's a ton of shit there, right? The CPUs, all that stuff.
Will you go ahead and acquire the new setup prior to selling the current one? So
Well, if somebody came with $200,000, I don't know about that. We haven't thought that far.
Probably need the capital. Well,
this is just a squirrel moment.
Yeah.
So
shoot, I mean, why not if you can do it?
So we don't know. We got to get the rig fully set up in its new home. So somebody asked, Doug, as an older trainer, I'll be 61 in June. When is it time to turn it down a notch? I still feel good, but I've been wondering, am I doing damage to joints instead of something healthy? Well, I mean, I guess that's a question. I mean, I ask myself that sometimes now at 41. So you got 20 years on me. And I still just love, and you probably are the same way, you just still love to train and push yourself. So, but you got to be smart about it because you got to really understand there's no sense in pushing through pain. So you really got to know your body. Like we had a stupid workout earlier this week that was probably just idiotic for, I don't care how old you are. So probably doing those all the time is not a good idea. But you really got to listen to your own body because some 61-year-old's joints might be different than another 61-year-old joint. So if you still feel good and you're still functioning outside of the gym, like you're still very functional and active, then I don't see an issue with it. But like only you will know that answer. And I think the fact that you're asking me is probably a sign that you probably should turn it down a notch because you're wondering. You're thinking, am I doing damage because something doesn't feel right? So you gotta think at this point is like, is it worth it, right? Like, is it going to do you more damage than good? So
that was a wise man answer.
Yeah.
Some wise.
Yeah.
Some wise, Doug.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to go to the opposite end of the spectrum. We got a teenager here. Best supps for teens, currently on creatine and Core Pro.
It's a good start. But I mean, I think most teens, or a lot of teens, probably don't even get their micros, right? Like, I think a good multi and a mega would help somebody at that age. I think good post-workout nutrition is huge for kids. So get Core Post. so that if you are working out hard or training or have practice or whatever, do 2 to 3 scoops of core post immediately after that, and I guarantee you'll notice a difference. So,
Always. I was just gonna say, always take your D-ball for breakfast.
D-ball, yeah, the chewables, the Flintstone vitamin, yeah, they're
Ooh,
the
dude,
best.
if they made,
I love
shit.
chewable D-balls.
If they made those, damn.
I'm sure China does. I'm sure China makes everything.
Probably feed it to.
Speaking of
Olympians.
chewables, I really want to start working on some gummy stuff. So I have Dave working on.
Yeah, just keep that hush.
Well, gum
Turn that into a bougie bougie.
Gumbush.
Carl wants to know, in the next castle, what would you want to see built in it? Does that mean the current castle that's already completed, or like
No, I
another
think
castle that
he's thinking about castle number 2.
which is in?
So I have this vision. I don't know. I don't know. If you think about what we've got accomplished in the last 2 years or 3 years, and you go another 2 to 3 years, CODG, you know what I mean?
Oh, I know what you mean.
Like who knows? He said Newcastle. I think Newcastle would be realistically probably more like 60,000 square feet. So there's a lot more playroom, if you know what I mean. Built from the ground up in Mooresville. Because I actually even know some spots that.
Well, you kind of looked at a spot once.
But, I'm glad we went the route we did. And I'm glad we locked in when we did. Because even building supplies now are fucking insane.
Yeah.
And so to build from the ground up, the price that we're getting, if we were build our same size building from the ground up and get what we're getting now, would cost easily an extra $1 million or $2 million on top of it.
Wow.
At least. So like, what's the point? And like, if you see how nice it is now, I mean, it's awesome. It's pretty much exactly what we wanted.
Yeah.
And like,
It looks amazing.
I'm just surprised it actually looks like that, right? Like, we really had to squint to see the diamond in the rough, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like that place was.
That place is transformed, dude.
I mean, it's next level, and it would, props to Taft Construction for seeing that. Like they weren't scared from day one. Like it was kind of like, oh shit, I do this in my sleep. Hold my beer.
They did it. They've been doing an amazing job.
Yeah. So
Still
like,
got more to go, but
props to them on that. But yeah, I'm thinking 60,000 square feet from the ground up, with bigger spaces for certain things, like have a whole room for media, like a full infinity wall with like 3 or 4,000 square feet. You could do like full workout stuff in there with a white background or something, right?
Yeah.
A massive podcast room that just, so we have those things now, but they're going to be very much constrained, right? Because we're already busting at the seams, really.
Sure.
Have a built-in, if we don't have a separate freestanding building at that time, have a built-in 15,000 square foot gym, for us. So, because I actually envision in the next 2 years, maybe building a gym on that front lot that we have there, a freestanding 15,000 square feet. I don't know how much gym we could get on that space. It's not that big, but we could get it big enough. We could run it long way up.
Be curious to see what capacity it could hold.
Yeah.
Yeah, I talked to Sam yesterday. Maybe the day before. She said, "Yeah, we're gonna need a bigger boat." I said, "I did say that." I said, "But nonetheless, it's still our boat.
It is our boat,
and it's a beautiful boat. And we're gonna." She's like, "Oh, well, we're gonna make this work." I'm like, "Totally, gonna make it work. Like, it's not like we're gonna be busted at the seams right away." But the scary part is the American Energy thing,
which I think we're going to need a spillover warehouse.
We're going to need a spillover, just space for energy.
Yeah. Where we keep maybe 1 to 200 pallets on hand in our warehouse, and then we offload the rest on there. So like we could bring it over, so we don't have to keep running over there.
It's going to be interesting to, like play it out. Like we haven't been in the warehouse yet, right? Like we got to function. We got to function out of there, and dude, I tell you though, like that dock we built is nice.
It is
super nice. Like
Did they put the railing up yet, or is it still super sketch? Because I'm afraid I get to see Fitbeard driving that.
There's no railing, but it's built up concrete.
Yeah.
Oh, they did. Oh, that's right. But there will be
concrete.
railing and it's covering too. Yeah.
Yeah. There's no covering right now, but
yeah.
But I'm watching these trucks try to back up here,
So
and they have to pull that way, then back up. They struggle. So these trucks are just going to be easy. Just pull forward,
Why
back
do they
up.
struggle?
Because they got to get it lined up. There's
It's
not
tight.
a ton of space back there.
Yeah.
They can't, they have to cut these circles tight. And then you got 3 or 4 trucks back there just waiting.
Yeah.
They're playing, charades.
Yeah.
Is that the right thing?
Probably not charades. I
Musical chair?
I think you mean
Musical
like
truck.
chess or something.
Bro, I don't know.
I'm sitting here.
Charades just sounds good.
I'm sitting here going like,
Stroking the cuckhead.
I'm going like this, and somebody gets Doug playing with his cuck.
It is kind of weird.
This is what Jackson does. He goes like this. Rubs my ear. So funny.
All right.
Carl would love it if I rubbed his ears. What is your advice when starting a company, and what's the worst mistake you've done in terms of business?
Oh, answer that. I just had an idea though.
What's your idea?
How about you answer the question?
I did. So 15 years is a long time.
Yeah.
I think it would, if you're able to remember all sorts of things that happen over the course of building the brands, I think it'd be cool to shoot really short videos every so often of you just talking about certain hard times or things that you learned or that sort of thing, and how you had an issue, or maybe not even an issue or a problem, and how you overcame it, or just times of struggle and what you did to move past that, and get beyond it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like to look at it. I don't have, and no mistakes really sit out in my mind. We fucked some things up, like the balls we fucked up, right? But I don't see that as a mistake, right? I mean, it's a mistake, but it's nothing that I harp on. And I think that's the big thing is, right? You learn from it. And now if you do the same mistake again, that's shame on you, right? That's a real mistake. But we come into issues every day. There are issues, right? And all of those we've just learned and gotten better from. We wouldn't be where we were today. I mean, this is a very cliched answer, but we wouldn't be where we are today if we didn't make a lot of those little mistakes. You learn by making mistakes. It's kind of how you respond to it.
I think it's all about your perception, but it's also about the language that you use with mistakes or obstacles, failures or bump in the road, challenges, right? I using Tyler a lot because he's new, but Tyler said, obviously it's going to work out and he's going to be successful here. But he said, but if it doesn't, then I'll land on my feet. But I will never know unless I take this risk or this jump. Yep.
I think
so you got to keep it positive, so that way you do land on your feet, right? You don't.
I think the biggest advice is you need to, if you're starting a business, you have to. What's the best way to say this? I don't want to even say it in that way. I was going to say you got to have grit, but that sounds very cliched too, but an easy answer. But that's a two-part thing. You really need to be passionate about what you do. If you want to build a successful brand of whatever that is, that can be a service, that can be a product, that can be whatever, real estate. You have to be passionate about it, or, the long grind that it's going to take to be successful in that business, you won't have the stamina or motivation to keep pushing, right? And it's hard to stay even disciplined when you're not passionate about something. So I think that's the key right there. And I think you need to, one of the things that I want to do when we get down to North Carolina, because we have some unwritten core values. We have some written too. We've unwritten core values. We have some unwritten vision and how we do things. I would like to memorialize it. So have a couple-day conference where everyone's involved and we get them down on paper. So I think we do stick to core values and we do have a mission, but I would like to get them memorialized on paper. I think having that from day one and never wavering from those things is really important. So, really understanding what you're trying to do is important from day one. So, yeah, that's my answer.
Somebody asked a question that says, Doug's guide to making gains in less than 30 seconds. And I know that's more of a muscular building type question, but I think your answer there, which was over the span of a couple minutes, summarizes the same answer that you would to making physique changes.
Yeah.
You got to have discipline. You got to have a passion, right? Like,
Yeah.
so
And grit. That's what it is, right? Like it's discipline and the combination of discipline and passion. Like that, Aaron?
I think people just don't want to, like you hesitate saying like the cliche things, but it's because people don't want to accept that it's the answer is that, the truth or the answer is that simple.
Yep.
Right? They want the secret. What's that secret that it's not just grit, dude? It's not just discipline.
The secret is there is no secret. Right.
All right, let's get a little weird. Well, I guess not too weird, but I'm just
like a
changing subjects
3.7.
bone in or boneless wings? It's a real question in the meat files here. The most questions I've gotten in a long time.
I'm not like really a wing guy. I think it's kind of nasty because it's just a lot of skin and gristle. But I like the idea of the boneless, but the only wings I've ever eaten, I've never had boneless wings. I like to suck on the bone, know what I'm saying? Like just like pull like.
Well, you
I like the work of it.
Contradicted yourself. You don't like it, then you like it.
No, I'm saying I like the thought of process of like eating it and pulling it apart and like sucking that bone dry. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the boneless wing just kind of seems gross because it is just a gristly, just stick, right? Like, and if you just put the whole thing in your mouth, it would be.
Well, I've never had a boneless wing.
Yeah.
To me, a boneless wing is just a chicken nugget. Am I right?
Yeah, nugget, but with skin and shit on it. Yeah,
like
deep fried skin. Yeah.
B-dubs use like just tenderloins for they just fry their tenderloins.
Who's that?
Buffalo Wild Wings, B-dubs.
B-dubs. I don't know the lingo.
Bro, you never heard that?
No.
That must be it. You heard that?
Yeah, I knew what you're talking
B-dubs,
about.
no. Yeah, I mean that makes sense.
It's a Roanoke thing.
I mean, I like me some chicken tenders.
I had wings with
some honey mustard.
I had wings Saturday.
You did?
Yeah, we went out to dinner with Marissa, and it's funny. We went to dinner with Marissa and Aaron, and we were supposed to. They always take when they want to take us out.
Wait, Sam wasn't even here.
No, Sam was here Saturday.
She left Sunday. Got it.
So this was Saturday. This is like our last little thing. And every time they want to take us to dinner, they want to take us to like an Asian spot. Like, they got
why is it always got to be Asian, bro?
because they got some Asian in them, and then they want to like, I guess,
give you some culture.
Some culture. So that we went to a Korean barbecue. This time they want to take it to a hot pot.
Like, no, that. I want some wings.
And then this is a funny story. Well, they walk in. They got there before us, and this guy.
I hear a mask story coming.
The guy had a mask below his chin, and then he turns around and he puts it on, and he's like, "Can I help you?" And they're like, "Yeah, we need table." And he's like, "No, you got to put a mask on." They're like, "No," and then Aaron just said, "You know what? Never mind. We'll just leave." So they just left, and then they texted us like, "We'll try this place."
That was a hot pot place.
That was a hot pot place, and then we'll try this Korean barbecue place. Oh, this place is packed. You know what? Let's just go to this one spot. Well, the one spot was. Like white supremacy, smoking inside, like bar food. It was amazing. It's pool playing, throwing darts.
You can't say that.
Yeah, it was what? Can't say what?
You're like, that white supremacy place is fucking amazing.
I could say what I want.
Bro, they wouldn't even let Marissa in there.
I say that
Asian,
right?
I know. I'm just giving you a hard time.
Yeah. Because I feel like
we're already blocked on YouTube anyways.
Like that's the new lingo. Like, in a time where there was real racism, and they were black people were being called discriminative N-word.
I know. Yeah.
Right now, there's a racist attack on white people. Check your whiteness. Check your white supremacy. So now I'm using it as a term that's kind of been turned the same way.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
Hey, my white supremacist instead of my N-word.
My KKK buddy.
Yeah, what's up, bro?
Yeah, what's up?
Cracker?
Yeah, come on, cracker. You my cracker, bro. Are we gonna get in trouble for all this? Probably. We got fucking canceled.
I don't care.
What was I just gonna go with that? I heard there was I didn't get to read the letter, but I wanted to read it. So apparently there's like this school in New York that it's $54,000 a year for like preschool. It's like you get into there, like you brag about your kids like they went to Harvard. Like it's a big deal. And so like this guy who was paying $54,000 a year to have his 5-year-old daughter.
Is college tuition even like that? Like what is college tuition?
It's probably about the same. Yeah. Jeez. Yeah. So and apparently he said enough of this and he pulled his girl and he wrote a letter, like a 3-page letter to like the school board talking about like how his daughter would come home feeling ashamed because she was white and going through all this like stuff. And apparently it was just so well written, and it was such an incredible piece of literature almost, right? I guess it got leaked and published or something, and it was like a big deal. And then they had a response that was like posted in the New York Times to it. But I saw it on, I think it was on, he was on Tucker last night. But I want to read it because I just feel like it was probably really an interesting read. You're like, it's very scary, the things that they could potentially teaching. You're like, how do they do that? I mean, like, how do they get away with telling somebody they should be ashamed because of their skin color? Isn't that by definition the racism? Like, I understand, like, there are definitely segments of people that have not had the opportunities, right? But like, that is happening, and this doesn't make it right, but that happens all over the world all the time. But by you continuing to do it and then put it on other people, that just continues that cycle of racism. And it's really fucked up.
Well, my comment to that is, it's like the teachers like are part of this system. Like there's not most teachers are great, right? Like this is not a bash on teachers at all, but it's like they are ingrained in this system, and then they just kind of start going along. At what point do they realize that they're being asked to teach these things, right?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know how split it is. I would think it's probably, I don't know, maybe I would think it's a pretty even split. Like, I really think, I think some of the teachers really had a hard time teaching this stuff, and we're happy that this parent.
I think the teachers that are split on, they don't want to do it, are still probably, there's probably a lot that are still silent and are just going along with it.
For sure. Yeah. Because I think they asked him what made him write this letter, and he's like, well, I wanted to, a lot of the other parents had issue with it, but they were too scared to speak up. So it's the same thing with teachers, a lot of the other parents too. So,
it's crazy.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah. Especially for parents, like for you, like it's just being aware. Like, I feel like we might not have been, this might have been happening for a while. We must not have been aware of it,
So I was, I actually made a comment about it. What's the teachers for the woman you met over at the shooting range?
Oh, Lilith?
Yeah.
Or like the platform?
The woman.
Lilith. Her name's
Lilith. Yeah, so she was
Lilith.
messaging me about something about school, and she's like, she's like, even in, I was like, that's one of the reasons we put him in a private school this year. Well, one is so he could go, and two, because we want to make sure what he's being taught is a classical Christian education system. And she's like, well, you really need to be careful of, Catholic and Christian schools sneaking stuff in there too. And I said, we're going to give public school a chance down in North Carolina. And the other comment, I was like, but, we know that they haven't done it at Veritas where Jackson goes, and Steph is so involved. Like, she knows all the teachers' first name. She's there every day. Like,
she'll know if something's off.
Like, she'll know if something's off. So, and I think that's important. Parents need to be involved in the school system. Yeah. So. Oh, that was a tangent.
Well, we're making this a long episode. Like,
shit. How did we get an hour? Don't we got shit to load or something? Pack something? We need.
Well, the next truck comes at 4. To be
good.
honest with you, I'm a little nervous that it just might not show up. But I don't know
why. But then we still got one for tomorrow, maybe.
Well, no. Well, I told David I can't. I need to call David.
We need to do something. David who? Who's David?
The only reason I'm getting nervous is because all these trucks show up like hours early. Like they're ready to roll.
The 1 o'clock guy was here at like 11 or something.
Yeah, we crushed those.
I gotta send you something from David.
Is that Freedom Balls?
This is Freedom Balls, so I want to send it to you so we can play it, but I'll go back on live.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So I promised you. I think did we mention it last week?
No.
The Freedom Balls?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think you had a drink.
So we'll end with this. I'll send it to you, and then I'll go back to live. So sorry for the little hiatus there. I had to send Patrick something. I think we're like frozen now, but it's all good.
It's all good. I just got 2 more questions.
Okay.
What's one thing on your bucket list? Travel spot, trying something new, etc.
Hey, go on my live and see if I'm. Bucket list, travel, etc.
You're live, bro.
Okay.
We're like way behind. This is weird.
It's so weird. Yeah, but so I don't know if I'm like live right
David.
now. David, who's David?
David's my great uncle.
So bucket list.
It's a weird thing to say.
That's a good. Yeah,
Because that's me, like before you die kind of thing, right?
Yeah, I don't really know. I definitely want to do some more traveling when this freaking place opens up. There's definitely some places in Europe and Asia that I would like to visit. I think it would be cool, but I don't have necessarily a bucket list. I know that didn't answer your question. All right. You want to wrap up? You want to play?
Hold on. What will you miss most about this warehouse location?
I don't know. I kind of like the gym, right? Like the gym aspect of it. I feel like this spot was a pretty big step up from our last spot. Like this was a great offices. This is more like
Did some growing in this warehouse.
We did do some growing in this warehouse. So like the process of collecting the gym, like there's a little bit of nostalgia here, even though we've only been here for like 22 months or less, 21 months, 22 months is all that lease was.
I just remember I was in prep to 2019.
Yeah.
It was
fall, September.
Yeah.
So like, it's 21 months. It's crazy.
It is crazy.
So, we get a lot of customer service calls here, and I wonder if this guy watches the show. But we had such a gem. Did you get it?
No, I didn't get it.
Oh,
Stuck in the cloud.
Stuck in the cloud?
Services.
Let me see. I sent that junk. Oh,
Still sending, man.
bruh.
We got internet and
Should I kill the Wi-Fi here? Oh, my Wi-Fi's not on.
bro.
All right. Well, I just.
I don't think this I'm not gonna miss this warehouse though. Like
No, there's nothing.
I was trying to think like what is here that
Well, that didn't work.
really nothing.
That didn't work. Okay. Pause due to poor connection. So we're just gonna bail on the live.
I'm gonna let you play the thing.
Okay, yeah, I'll play the thing.
Bail the live, and then you can play the thing.
Okay, do the thing. You should do
put
the thing
in the thing and do it.
Okay, so we get all these great customer service. So this is a classic one that we had that we sometimes just play it just for shits and giggles.
So put your ear close to the listening device that you're using.
No, I'll put it up to the microphone.
Yeah, I know, but either way,
Right?
you need to like pay attention because he's hard to hear.
This guy's great. I love this guy.
Yeah. Hello, my name is Patrick. I'm not there at work if I don't pick up, but I got freedom balls, and I have been taking for about a week now, and I wanted to know, she's like, what more is it done besides get you to tie some boom and work out? I don't work it out with. Does a good job, but I can picture on the front and everything. I think I'm gonna be like that pretty soon. I wanted to know, is my balls bigger and my penis longer as well? That's all I wanted to know. And then let me know a few more things to the voice brothers because I don't pick up. My number is
Are we allowed to play that? He didn't say his name.
No,
That's great. So he likes the testosterone boom.
Testosterone boom.
He's got the freedom balls.
Freedom balls.
Oh, he
likes
best.
the picture on the front. It's
Oh
great.
yeah, but he does wants to know if it makes his twigs and berries bigger.
He says, "It make my balls bigger and my penis larger." Bro, it does.
On that note, till next time, keep crushing it.